course that is based on care for children from birth to 8 years. So at the college we have a level 2 course where you can then progress onto a 1-year level 3 course, or we have a 2-year level 3 course which you can come to straight from school. And what our courses do, they give you a licence to practice, so you can work in an early years setting like a primary school or a nursery, a day nursery, a preschool, or even as a nanny. Or you can go on to university to study anything like primary teaching, child psychology. It can lead you into health routes as well.
Our course is done in units up to unit 16. So in the first year we do through 1 to 7, and in the second year we do 7 onwards. Our work is very similar in difficulty, but it is very supported with our teachers and our lecturers. No one ever is put behind. We always find if we need a question, we can always have it answered. So each year is very supported.
As an early years lecturer, we support the students through the theory side of the early years courses, and we also do a lot of practical activities to prepare them for working in early years.
Our course is mostly coursework based, so obviously that gives us extra time and improvements that we can add on to our work.
Our classrooms are practical based, so we have lots of space in our classrooms, so it's not just about the theory of learning about child development and play, it's also about practicing those skills. So you will be preparing your own activities, you will be getting involved in messy play. We also have a forest school over at Dartford, and our learners come over to the Dartford campus on a minibus to take part in our forest school sessions. We are the only college at the moment that has our own forest school. So forest school is an approach that is very relevant at the moment in the early years sector, and it's about an outdoor learning curriculum.
Our forest school training gives students a really good experience for themselves, as well as learning the benefits for children. It's a really good, positive experience and a different way for them to learn.
So at this course we actually do forest school, which is really exciting, really interesting. Not many other places have forest school facilities, but we're lucky that we do. In forest school it gives us more opportunities to learn about different things that we'll be teaching when we go to different schools, and it really helps us because obviously forest school is amazing for children. So again, it gives us multiple opportunities to learn about things we'll be teaching when we go on to our future careers.
Another thing that's a big enrichment of our courses is that we have a placement attached to our courses. So all of our students on level 2 and level 3 courses go to a placement weekly.
I like how in the course you can do a 2-day placement, which is amazing because you get to have the skills and practice that with the children. And it's nice coming in and when you're learning all these things about children and then you go into placement and you put them in place. That's my most favourite part. I'm in a reception class and I just help with the children, do their work, assist the teacher with activities and stuff, and it's really nice because you are working with them, you're developing the skills, the confidence, and how to talk with them, playing with them, learning different types of children with different needs. And what's cool about it is because obviously I want to go into the teaching sector, so it's nice to start now at this age with it, and it's really, really enjoyable.
About 2 years ago, we had a student who really wanted to be a nanny, but she wanted to nanny abroad. So we had some agencies come in and speak to the student, and one of the agencies was from Au Pair America. So she went to America and she was an au pair there for a year, which was a great experience. We've had a student that's gone off to Norland nannies, which is the nannies that wear the uniform, and they're usually employed by celebrities and the royal family.
This course can take us in many different directions. I am going to go on to university to become a primary school teacher. That is my career goal. But I have friends who are going to university to then become a play therapist, midwives, or just do teaching in nurseries.
After the 2 years, I would either want to go into a degree apprenticeship or uni and just have more experience in the classroom to then go and do my teaching qualification. So
the difference of coming to college is that it's a completely different learning environment. All of our lecturers are from the industry. So for example, I've worked in day nurseries throughout my career. I've worked as a general manager of a group of day nurseries in Canary Wharf. So we're able to share that current experience with the students.
Back in the year 2000, I come to North Kent to study early years here myself. I studied at level 2 and level 3. I also did my placement at the college nursery here, which led to some employment for a little while. After that, I went on to be a nanny overseas, working in the industry with babies. And then when I came back from overseas, I came back to the college nursery and did many years there. Eventually after that, I was supported into getting my teaching qualifications to become a member of staff here in the early years team.
Being at college is not about sitting at a desk working all day, it's about the practical stuff. We're not here to teach you how to be sitting on the computer all day, it's about the practical skills, developing play. You know, we will be asking you to put paint on your hands and on your feet. You'll be playing with shaving foam, corn flour and getting messy. We want you to be able to play so that when you go into the setting with children, you can play too.
My level 3 in early years prepared me for being a nanny. It gave me all the skills that I needed to look after a young baby. I looked after 2 children, a newborn and a 2-year-old. Doing my early years placements with babies and young children really prepared me for that role. It gave me the 2 years experience that I needed before I was left with the responsibility myself of looking after children.
I was really interested in becoming a primary school teacher. What's the best way that I can get to that? What will give me the most credibility to go to that direction? But also I wasn't really interested in many other subjects. For example, I wouldn't want to do geography, history and childcare. So I decided that I really wanted to focus on something that I was interested in, and that's how I decided where I should go.
I would definitely recommend college because in college you have that independence to take the control of your learning.